and I am an author. Grew up in San Francisco. I've made many presentations on this format. Well, at least two, and two and three. Yeah, one with my homie Lakeview brother Frankie McDowell. One with myself based on my book Loving Black Women, and one that deals with my two new books, American Challenges in the Obama Era, Parts 1 and 2. And Beverly Bird, my homegirl from Lakeview, how you doing? I see you on there. Just want to salute you. Now, what I have here on my, as you can see here, that's Queen Idea. Queen Idea, one of the first Benin Queen mothers to be spared, because in the traditional times, the Queen Mother had to go so she wouldn't be a distraction to the King of Benin. And so, yeah, I have this, and it was a gift to me by a Nigerian brother from Benin City, a humble member of the royal family, Duke Wellington. So thank you, Duke, for that. Yes, Queen Mother then, she's the most historic image of Nigeria. And so she is used in a lot of displays that have things to do with Nigeria, like the Festac that they had in 1975 before I got there. So Nigeria has a long history of dealing with African Americans because they had Festac, and a lot of people went to Festac and never came back to the US of A. I'm here to talk to you today, though, about the fact that, despite them having 6 books, ebooks, of various titles, I actually am not able to interface with the publishers as easy as I could if I had a literary agent. Once had a literary agent, and she was actually negotiating with Oprah, and then something happened, and she had to go and do something else. So again, I just want you guys to know about Idea. She's Queen Idea, symbol of Benin, symbol of Nigeria, one of the oldest queen mothers. They helped to spur new traditions in Nigeria. And although I'd like to turn my phone up, as some people have suggested, that's going to be kind of tough for me at this point. But I'll try to get a better picture there. So here again, it's really important, brothers and sisters, that we have a political realignment. This is a fireside chat kind of thing. Because, see, we as a people have almost become powerless between the bickering we have with each other and the bickering we have with the system. And also the fact that we don't have as much unity among us as we should. So sometimes the neighborhoods are split up and we can't go from one side to the other because of tensions. And so all of these kinds of pressures we're having, the shooting of African Americans by the police nationwide, on videotape, off of videotape, under videotape, with videotape, without videotape, all add up to the fact that we need a strategic national black consensus so that that consensus can carry us from a place where we are now to a place where we need to be. And I would like for everybody to download the human rights that was passed back, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. That was passed back in 1945 and was signed by Mrs. Roosevelt. The president wasn't there, of course, the U.S. president. But the U.S. Is one of the biggest violators of human rights, and they should have been signed all over that page. But they were violating our human rights even in 1945 because, that was not too long before Emmett Till was tore up just because he came down to the South from the North and was accused of looking at a white woman or whatever. Okay, so this is why we really need political realignment, because after looking at the powerlessness of the African Americans while Barack Obama was in the presidency, that was something that should have promoted us or prompted us to think, well, we got a brother in the White House and we're still powerless. We need something more. And what I came up with back in 2009 in my first book of the series, American Challenges in the Obama Era, Part 2, what I came up with was a strategic national black consensus. And if we were to practice that in our neighborhood, if we were to practice that in our community, then we would be in a position to have the